It's been a long time since STR Fat Buu came out alongside Buuhan, actually. But now, with the update to Buuhan's Dokkan event with the new Transforming Super Buu, this Fat Buu finally does get a Dokkan Awakening, and he's pretty good. An AoE unit, an Orb Changer, good enough that I figured I'd go ahead and Rainbow him. Now, after this, let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him and test him out, I suppose, on the brand new Super Buu team. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and awaken the STR Fat Buu, who becomes a very powerful unit. Now, one thing I do want to mention while we're awakening him is I believe as he awakens, he does gain access to the full power category. Now, I might do just a separate video entirely on this Fat Buu on that full power category, and kind of how now that category is really beginning to open up. Like, there's a lot more units being added to it, which is really giving it like a lot more usability. Like, for instance, you know, we have LR Broly on that category. Now this Fat Buu could be pretty interesting in terms of giving STR LR Broly on that category keys. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at Fat Buu on the Revised Warrior team. Now, I was looking at him really deeply. They did give this Fat Buu a very substantial buff. I think he's going to be an incredibly valuable unit for a lot of people. He is now an AoE unit, by the way, which will be very, very good. I'm strongly considering placing him on my World Tournament team. I think he'll be a good sort of secondary AoE alongside LR Cell and LR Broly. So definitely going to look into that. He's on 4 category teams, right? He's on the Revived Warrior team, he's on the Buu Arc team, he's on the Full Power team, and then of course he's on the new Super Buu Enhanced Transformation team. Now, this Buu is going to be incredibly good on the Enhanced Transformation team, on the Full Power team, and I think on the Revived Warrior team. The Buu Arc team, you know, you could probably make it work, but it's still going to be a bit wonky. That team, it's just all over the place. Like, it really does need a different leader to properly utilize that Majin Buu Arc team, or give us a couple different leaders so we can build different variations of that team. I think that's the best way to go about some of these category teams. Okay, so perfect. Okay, what I wanted to do is I want to put Fat Buu on a rotation alongside, here, we'll do this, yeah. I want to put Fat Buu on a rotation alongside Physical Kid Buu. Physical Kid Buu, as we all know, gives a 50% attack buff as long as you are above 80% HP, which on a lot of these teams now is pretty easy to have accomplished. So let's see what Fat Buu will do right here. Okay, just a shade under 1,000,000. His super attack looks fantastic, by the way. It, of course, is the attack that he uses against Majin Vegeta, just before Majin Vegeta blows himself up. I mean, you could even say maybe Buu gives Vegeta the idea to blow himself up in that manner. I wonder, yeah, that probably is intended, huh? Anyway, so we're going to take a look at him alongside that Kid Buu. Now, Fat Buu here, he also does... Ooh, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so here. I'm going to use a Nurse Chi-Chi item. And I'm also going to use an Icarus item, because I can't take damage right here. Can't do it. I need Kid Buu. We need to be at above 80% HP. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And we're going to do this. All right, so Fat Buu next turn, by the way. He starts out with 50% attack. He gets 10% attack per STR orb. Plus, we're going to have him on rotation with Physical Kid Buu, which activates several of his links, by the way, such as Fierce Battle, the Wall Standing Tall, and Majin. So this is going to work really well. Fat Buu is going to hit very fucking hard right here. Okay, so let's see what kind of attacks that our boy can get sitting right there. Now, I can actually even do one better, because we could get Imp Metal Cooler on the rotation as well. So, let's see what Fat Buu's attack set's going to be. 1.8! Wow! That's pretty damn good for a unit who has been out for, when did this guy come? Wow, Kid Buu was at 1 million right there. Damn. This guy, like, he's old. This Fat Buu came out with Buhan. They finally gave him Awakening, and he's good. Yeah, I don't know what to say. He's good, man. They did us a solid. I really enjoy. Oh, we're gonna lose all these int orbs, by the way, because Rosé's gonna die. Oh well. I really enjoy the like the massive buff that they gave this guy, and of course, him being AOE will be very beneficial. I'm actually probably gonna next weekend test him out on Super Battle Road. I think he could be good. Yeah, he could be pretty good on both the Revived Warrior Super Battle Road as well as the BUU Saga Super Battle Road. I mean, yeah, because here's the thing with the BUU Saga Super Battle Road. It already, like, do we get an extra link from, no, okay, we don't. The BUU Saga Super Battle Road, already all the units, like, you would have on the team are struggling for key. So, he, as an orb changer could help out. Like, maybe, this Fat Buu paired up with, like, Goten on a rotation. 1.5 million, that's only with a couple orbs right there. So, yeah, this Fat Buu, very impressive. Because, again, he's not a Dokkan Fest exclusive. He's not an LR. This is just a normal banner unit. This is a unit that I'm sure tons of people have Baba. They've pulled him, they've sighed and gone, damn it, and then they've Baba'd him. And he's very solid now. What's his 12 multiplier, by the way? 150%, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they they didn't mind making him real good, huh? They even gave that man a 150% 12 key multiplier. I mean, I'm with it because, Fat Buu, when he first showed up, was a problem. Like, he instantly destroys Deborah, then he instantly destroys Gohan, and then, Majin Vegeta shows up, and at that point, Majin Vegeta was disgusting. Like, we saw him head-to-head with Goku, and Buu shits on Majin Vegeta, like, period. So, we did need a strong and powerful, like, Fat Buu card from that, from that, like, that era. All right, here we go. Another pretty good rotation, thanks to that Majin Vegeta. That Majin Vegeta does have his uses, man. I might even consider rainbowing him. Especially, like, if those 4 units that came out with LR, Vegito, and Gogeta, if they ever get Awakenings, like, this Fat Buu, they all could be incredibly useful. That Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, the Majin Vegeta, the Tech Kaioken Goku, and then the physical Vegeta is the worst of the 4 by far. Alright, so 1.9, that is the highest we've seen from this Fat Buu. Again, we are on the Revived Warrior category team, by the way, so we are getting a double 170% attack buff, but this guy is still going to be really good on a couple of other teams. Like, you can build a very good, like, full Buu team on the enhanced transformation category. Like, they did a really good job with that. Alright, I've been dicking around trying to get Fat Buu to look good, and we've gone all the way up to Tech Frieza. Pretty good, pretty good. I think Tech Frieza will probably finish us off right about now, though. Tech Frieza, of course, he, like, once you start getting to, like, third form Frieza, final form Frieza, and golden Frieza for that transforming Frieza unit, he hits insanely hard. So, this fight is done. I'm very impressed with the Fat Buu, man. It's just Dokkan doing all the right things these days, giving us, like, really, like, alongside the transforming Super Buu, we got several units that are so good. Like, this Fat Buu, useful in several categories in various different ways. Hercule, maybe the best defensive unit in the game. AGL Supreme Western Kai, one of the best support units in the game. Very good stuff going on these days. Alright, so we finished up the event. Now let's just go ahead and take a look at Fat Buu. I've already gone over most of what he does, but you guys know how I like to do things. I would say the only real downside to the Fat Buu is his stats are not very high. That's one reason, like, we could get a 2 million attack set with him for sure. Like, with Metal Cooler, Kid Buu, and, like, the right amount of STR orbs on the field, but we didn't get it in this actual fight. One reason is his attack is kind of low. 13,000. I'm just curious. Let me see where his attack ranks among all units here. So, sure, attack. He's at 13,000, so he is right there around Tech Vegito, AGL Tapion, there's Android 16. Yeah, like, he's on the lower end of things. Like, just looking at this screen, there's not really, like, a ridiculously strong hard hitter there. I mean, I guess Super Saiyan 3 Broly, but he's not rainbowed right there at the top. You know, the Int TUR Bojack, of course, still has another awakening. So he's a bit on the lower end of the attack spectrum, which I think is how they sort of balanced him to prevent him from being too good, right? So this is Burst of Anger. Now, I love this. Burst of Anger, and then Majin Buu good. Like, I guess, you know, instead of calling him Fat Buu, they call him Good Buu, but this is a villain card. This is an extreme unit. Like, see, again, we'll back out real quick. We'll go over here. We'll do that. Bam. Let's go ahead and take off all those and Super, and then Extreme STR. See, there he is right there. Fat Buu is a villain unit, even though he's called Majin Buu good. I love that so much. His leader skill is STR type Key 3 and HP attack and defense 70%. Very good for Dokkan Battlefield, by the way. Yeah, that's very good. That's Omega Shenron's leader skill right there. His super attack is the Angry Explosion, which does supreme damage to all enemies with a rare chance to stun. That stun could be useful, by the way, especially in the World Tournament. That could be the difference between life or death if Buu is not able to sweep the field. Now, his passive skill, Majin's Pace, he changes Int Key Spheres to STR Key Spheres. He starts out with an attack and defensive buff of 50%, and then he gets an additional 10% attack and defense per STR Key Sphere obtained. Now, I do want to tell you guys this. I don't think Fat Buu here, even Rainbow, he's not going to be enough for the World Tournament, right, at the highest difficulty to sweep through teams and stuff. But if you're going to use Fat Buu as your secondary AoE unit, here's what I'm saying. Like, bring a friend LR Broly, if you don't have LR Broly yourself. Maybe you have this SCR Fat Buu, and you're probably good to go. Maybe slide the Int Raditz on the team as well. You know, give yourself Jacko and Chaozu, and you're good to go. Like, that's a solid World Tournament team. I like the idea of having, like, a second and third AoE unit. Not really LR Majin Vegeta. He slows you down too much trying to get that 18 key. But some other units like LR Cell, TUR Cell are useful units to easily get their AoE super attacks. And again, I've said many times, but nowadays, the pure Saiyan teams, LR Majin Vegeta and Blue Vegeta on those teams don't die from 2 super attacks from a Rainbow LR Broly unless Broly crits. So you have to be very cautious when fighting, you know, those types of teams. But if LR Broly double supers and then you have this Fat Buu super, you know, chances are you get a crit from one of the 3 attacks. But still, even the 3 attacks should be sufficient in taking down an LR Majin Vegeta or an LR Majin Vegeta or Evolution Blue Vegeta. You know, that is a problem in the World Tournament. So I do like the idea of having multiple AoE units. Now, Buu's links are the Innocence, Revival, Master of Magic, Majin, Infinite Regeneration, the Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. So he is going to work very well on the Revived Warrior team because he does have Revival. He's got Fierce Battle. He'll work very good on any Majin type team because, of course, you know, he's got things like the Wall Standing Tall and then Majin itself and Infinite Regeneration. He does have that Master of Magic link, which is like, I wonder, I've seen people say that they think the upcoming LR for the Enhanced Transformation category, which is definitely going to come, by the way, like, no doubt about it. Some people have said Bobbity and Fat Buu as the LR, which I could see, because they could have this link, Master of Magic, right here, because they brought this back on a couple of new units, you know. The Tech Supreme Kai has this SCR Fat Buu has this, and it's pretty much a dead link, so for them to be throwing that on some of these units now makes me wonder if possibly we could see like an LR or some top tier unit come out with that link. Fat Boo's 12 key multiplier, of course, is 150%. And then he, again, is on 4 categories now. He's on the Revived Warrior team, where he'll be exceptionally good. He's on the Buu Arc team, where he could be useful, but he's not going to be as good as these other teams. He is on the full power team, which is very interesting to me. He gets this once he Dokkan Awakens. I'm going to be very curious to test him out on this team now. There's a couple of orb changers now, which I think could help this team out a lot in terms of its key issues. And then he's also on, the new Super Boo's transformation enhanced category, where again he will be fantastic, outstanding on that team. So really like what Dokkan has been doing with a lot of stuff nowadays. This Fat BUU, a phenomenal unit, no doubt about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch y'all next time.